Hey, Tay Tay. Hey, you will be in story time tonight, love. And can you go ahead and post a message for me? Thank you, love. Hey, Sincerely. How you doing? Hey, Kobe. How you doing? Don't forget to close the door. Don't forget to close the door. One of y'all done already forgot to close the door. Don't forget to close the door. Nope. We not doing that. Come on in, come on in. Yes, welcome to Story Time, where the stories are true, but the characters are fan, family, and friends. You guys. Hey, India. Yes, you guys, come on in for story time. I know y'all have been itching for story time, but unfortunately, I was in TikTok jail until I proved myself innocent, and I did prove myself innocent, and they let me out of YouTube jail today. So I bonded out today, so y'all can get story time today. Hey, Jamaica. Yes, come on in, come on in. Close the door. Close the door. Don't forget, if you're new to my page, when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your bell so you can get notified every time I go live or drop a video. Yes, welcome to my channel where all the stories are true, but the characters are fan, family, and friends. You guys, these are creepy but true horror stories, things that have happened all around the world that you would never believe is going on, but it's going on. It is. Just because we're naive to it don't mean it ain't happening, okay? So, hey Carlton, hey Reese, hey Kristen. Yes, come on in, come on in. Don't forget to close the door. Hey, Strawberry. Hey, Miss Big Red. Yes, come on in, come on in. Close the door as you come in. I got a story for you guys tonight. I have two people, gonna be Tamika and Tay Tay in the story tonight, but tonight's story is gonna be we'll see. We'll see if anybody dies. We'll see. Yes. Hey, Strawberry, you guys come on in. Don't forget to close the door. We're gonna be starting story time in 1 minute because the story is kind of long. So I want to go ahead and get it started. So I won't keep y'all, hold y'all, stop y'all from doing what y'all gotta do. So this is the time where you get your cakes, your snacks, your pies, your plates, your water, everything, your tumblers, your wine, everything that you need. Bring it around your device so you can get ready for story time. Yes. Hey, Gina. So just to let you guys know, there are three ways to be included in these creepy but true story times. Now, the first way to be included is by joining the family. Now, joining the family is a membership, but it's $1.99 for the smallest package that I have. Now, that ain't cutting into nothing that you like to do. It ain't cutting into your gas money, your lashes money, your blunt money, none of that stuff. So it's baller budgetable, and you'll be able to afford it. Now, the second thing, the second way to be a part of story time is any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in story time. Now, that tip can come through YouTube, as you see the join button, or however your sticker button look, or you can send it on Cash App, which that information is pinned at the top. However, whichever, you'll still be included in story time. Okay. Now, the last and final way to be included in story time is by becoming biggest tipper. That biggest tipper starts off at $35, and whoever comes over that $35 and beat the hell out of the person that came over that $35 and slap the shit out of the person that came over that $35, yeah, will become the biggest tipper and will be in three back-to-back story time. So that is three ways you can be a part of story time. Just to let you guys know. Yes, it's been a long minute, Gina. We missed you too. Yes. So we're about to get ready to start story time. Get ready to start story time. If you guys are ready, go ahead and give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to share. Please don't forget to like. So we're about to get ready to get this started. Come on and give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready and you can hear me well. Give me those thumbs to show that you can hear me, so we can get this started. Yes, yes. Hi, Jamaica. Yes, come on, give it a thumb. Let me know y'all are ready. I'm not gonna start story time till I get enough thumbs, cause that means half of y'all are probably standing at the stove, making your plate in the bathroom, something. So throw me them thumbs before I can start story time. And if you enjoy the stories that Auntie put out there, you guys are more than welcome to tip. All tips are greatly appreciated. Uh, let's see. Okay, you see them dog about them dog. They sitting pretty at 5. They could be sitting there at 1, but we okay with 5. We all right with that. They played it hard out. We okay with that. Let's see how many thumbs I got. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm finna go get ready to start this story time because it's kind of long, but I'm gonna try to make it short as I possibly can. So we are getting ready for story time. Tay Tay, I hope you like the story. Tamika, I hope you like the story. You guys are gonna get one story tonight because I don't want to hold nobody. I know y'all got things to do, so I'm not gonna hold y'all. But we're about to get ready to start this story time. So Tamika and Tay Tay, I hope you ladies like the story because like to hear. Here we go. Now Tamika and Tay Tay were young when their mom passed of cancer. Tamika was probably like 5. Tay Tay was probably like 7 when their mom passed of cancer. So when their mom passed, their grandmother ended up taking them in. So, of course, she takes them in and she raised them as her own. Now, when they first get there, probably like 6 months of them being there, they go into this room that grandmama got. She always keep the door closed on, but, they went into the room or whatever. As they were getting ready to go into the room, grandmama closed the door and snatched the door closed, and she tell them, don't go in that room. So, of course, Tay Tay them like, why not? And grandmama said, don't go in that room. She said, it's a mirror in that room that I don't want y'all to bother. Tay Tay said, what's wrong with the mirror? Grandma said, that mirror has been passed down through generations and generations and generations. It's heavy. It may hurt one of y'all. I don't want y'all going in there bothering the mirror. Tay Tay said, okay. And, she never brought it up again. Her or Tamika, they never brought it up again. Now, fast forward to probably like a couple years later, by this time, Tay Tay like 9, Tamika probably like 7, 8 years old. Now, they get ready to, they playing in the house or whatever. Grandma tell them to come downstairs for lunch. They come downstairs, eat lunch. Tamika get done eating lunch first. She goes upstairs. When she gets upstairs, Tay Tay and the grandmama still sit downstairs eating lunch. All of a sudden, they hear a blood-curdling scream coming from Tamika upstairs. So both of them drop what they doing. They run upstairs. When they get upstairs, Tamika is in the room that grandmama always kept the door closed. She's in that room. She's in front of that mirror. She's holding her eyes. She's screaming, and the mirror is uncovered, which grandma always kept covered. Grandmama saw that. She runs into the room. She instantly grabbed Tamika up off the floor. She starts shaking her. Why did you uncover the mirror? Why did you uncover the mirror? And Tamika just screaming. Tay Tay screams out, Grandma, stop! So grandma let her go. Tamika drops to the floor. Grandma stands Tamika back up and she grabs Tamika by the face and she tell her, look at me. Look at me right now. And Tamika opened her eyes to look at grandma and she screams louder than she screamed the first time. I can't see. I can't see, grandma. I can't see. Grandma instantly thinks she playing. Quit fucking playing, Tamika. Look at me. Tamika screaming, I can't see. I can't see, grandma. Tay Tay run over there. She standing in front of Tamika. Can you see me? Tamika screaming, I can't see. I can't see, grandma. I can't see. She screaming. She crying. Grandma don't know what's going on at this point. So grandma tell both of them, we got to go. Come on. We going to the hospital. Thank you, Gina. She like, we got to go to the hospital. So she instantly rushed Tamika to the hospital. And when they get there, they just like, we don't know what's going on. She said she can't see. We don't know why. So doctors take her in. They run test after test after test after test. And after 3 or 4 days of testing, Tamika still can't see. The doctors don't know why. They don't know what happened. They all the tests is showing everything is fine. She should be able to see, but she's not able to see. So the doctors are telling, grandma, I'm sorry, we don't know what's wrong, but this seems like it's gonna be permanent. Grandma like, what? Yeah, it seems like this gonna be permanent. I don't think she's gonna ever see again. Grandma started crying. Tay Tay started crying. Grandma was in shock. Like, are you for real? The doctor's like, we don't know. We can't figure out what the hell is going on. We don't know. They walk away, leave Grandma and Tay Tay there. Grandma looks at Tay Tay and she said, you know what? We get home, I'm packing y'all stuff and you're going to stay with your auntie. Tay Tay didn't say nothing. It was just like, okay. They discharged Tamika the next day. When Tamika gets discharged, this is the first time anybody's going back to the house since the whole little situation went down with Tamika. So they get in the car and they drive to the house. When grandma gets to the house, she says, okay, let's go pack y'all stuff up. When Tamika here, let's go pack y'all stuff up, she said, I'm not going in the house, grandma. Grandma said, you going in the house. She said, I'm not going in the house. She started freaking out, hyperventilating, panicking. I'm not going. I'm not going. She just freaking out, freaking out. I'm not going. I'm not going. So the grandma was like, okay, fine. You ain't got to go in. Tay, you stay out here with her. I go in and get the stuff. Grandma goes in. She rushes in, get the stuff. She comes back out. Hey, Tamika. She rushes in. She comes back out. She takes Tamika and Tay over to their auntie house, and she leave them there. So auntie raises them. Auntie had money. So auntie took she paid for Tamika to go to the best schools for the blind, paid for her to get anything that she needed, to do. Like learning Braille, how to read Braille. Like she went to the fighting school. So by the time that Tay Tay was like up in age, old enough to get her own place, Tamika could pretty much take care of herself, within reason of her being blind. She could pretty much handle her own. So Tay Tay get her own spot, and of course she brings Tamika with her. She's not leaving her sister behind. That's her baby sister. She always looked out for Tamika, so she's not leaving Tamika behind. So she gets her own place, and Tamika comes and moves in with her. Tamika got her cane. She could pretty much maneuver around. She got a cane and everything. So when they move in, everything is all good. Tamika still, can't see. Now, she's in her house about a good 6 months before the auntie called Tay Tay and say, hey, Tay Tay, have you heard from your grandma? Tay Tay said, no, I ain't heard from her. She said, you know what? That's funny because nobody else in the family has heard from her either. Can you do me a favor? Can you go over there and check on your grandma because I'm at work and I can't go? Can you go over there and check on your grandma? Tay Tay was like, okay, I'll do that. And she hangs up the phone. Tamika said, what's going on? Tay Tay didn't want to tell Tamika what she was doing because she didn't want to bring up no old memories and, Tamika get to freaking out and shit. So she was just like, Auntie asked me to come over and do something with her right quick, so I'm finna go over there. Tamika said, okay. She said, I'll be back later. Tamika said, okay. Tay Tay go on. She gets to the car. She goes. She gets to the grandma's house. When she gets to the grandma's house, she just had this weird feeling. She didn't know why. It just felt off. Something felt off to her. She didn't know what it was. But she went on and got out the car anyway. She got out the car. She knocked on the door several times. Grandma didn't come to the door. So she gets the hideaway key and she lets herself in. She's walking around the bottom, like downstairs in the living room area, calling, Grandma, Grandma, went into the kitchen, Grandma, Grandma, the bathroom downstairs, Grandma, you in here? Grandma, but Grandma ain't responding. So Tay Tay goes upstairs. She's walking upstairs to grandma's room. So as she's just walking, she comes up the steps and she just walking towards the grandma room. Before she can walk past the first room, she just sees her grandma body come flying past her fucking face like somebody pitched a fastball at the Braves game. Like she come flying fast as shit. Her whole body. Boom! She hit the wall and she go down. Scares the shit out of Tay Tay. Tay Tay look down and she sees her grandma, and grandma don't even look the same. Grandma look like she done lost 100 pounds. She look frail. She look sick. She bleeding from her nose, bleeding from her ears. She got bruises all around her neck and arms and shit. So Tay Tay like, what the fuck, grandma? Grandma, and grandma just laying there. So Tay Tay rushes into the room. Tay Tay just rushes into the room to see who the fuck done put their hands on her grandma. She goes in the room. She don't see nobody in the room, but she see that goddamn mirror is uncovered. So as she look at the mirror, and as she's looking at the mirror, she sees her grandmother reflection in the mirror, standing up. Now she looks over and she see grandma is clearly laid the fuck out. Grandma done had the sleeves beat off her ass. So grandma is clearly laid the fuck out. She could not be standing here modeling in this goddamn mirror right now. But Tay Tay is seeing grandma in this mirror. She sees grandma in the mirror. She see grandma starts to get frail. Her skin starts to sink in. Her like fat and muscles start to sink into her body. Her eyes start to sink into her fucking head. And before she knows it, she's looking at her grandmother as a corpse. It scares the fuck out of her. She's just sitting there with her eyes open, tears are running down her face. She is stuck looking at this goddamn mirror. All of a sudden, when the reflection of the grandmama has like melted down to a fucking skeleton, you can hear the bones pop, like cracking, like the first bone you heard pop. Wow, she saw it in the mirror, but she heard her grandma scream in the hallway in pain, in agony. Ah! So Tay Tay jumps up, she grabs the cover, she throws it over the mirror, she runs out the room, she closed the door. Grandma is so frail that Tay Tay can pick her up. So Tay Tay pick her up, take grandma downstairs, put grandma on the couch. Grandma, what is going on? What were you doing? And grandma just laying there, still bleeding from her nose and stuff, looking drained, exhausted. And she looks up at Tay Tay and she was like, I was trying to get Tamika's sight back. And Tay Tay like, what? Huh? Are you fucking for real? And grandma was like, I was trying to get her sight back. I was just trying to get Tamika's sight back. And Tay Tay like, what are you talking about, grandma? How was you gonna get her sight back? And the grandma was like, it's a letter on my bed for you. I need you to get that letter on my bed. And I need you to take the mirror with you. You can't leave the mirror here. And Tay like, what are you talking? You know what, grandma? You confused. And she calls 911 like begging, hurry up. My grandma confused. She losing her mind. She delusional. Please send somebody to help my grandma like right now, please. So she gets off the phone with 911 and grandma like, go get the letter. Go get the letter off my bed. So Tay runs upstairs and sure as shit, it's a letter on the bed with her name on it. So Tay just grabbed the letter, run back downstairs, and she like, grandma, what is this? And grandma like, please promise me you gonna take the mirror. And Tay like, what? She like, promise me you gonna take the mirror. Please take the mirror. Tay like, what the fuck is you talking about, grandma? And grandma couldn't get another word out. She didn't say nothing else. She took her last breath right there. Tay was shocked, like, what the fuck? She's calling 911. Y'all hurry up, please. My grandma died. Please hurry up and get her. My grandma died. By the time they got there, grandma was dead already. So Tay was hurt. She had the letter, but she was hurt. She called her auntie and told her auntie grandma dead. She didn't tell her what happened. She was just like, grandma dead. And the auntie just broke down like, I knew something was wrong. Had nobody heard from her. I knew something was up. Tay goes to call Tamika. When she called Tamika answered the phone already crying. What the fuck? Auntie must have called you already. Tamika like, no. She like, well, why is you crying? Did you fall? Did you hurt yourself? Are you okay? And Tamika like, no. She like, well, what's wrong? She said, I think the color that you chose for my room is beautiful. Tay was like, okay, well, I guess if Auntie didn't call you, I might as well go ahead and let you know. Grandma, and then she stopped. She's like, wait a minute. What you say? And Tamika was like, the color you chose for my room is beautiful. And Tay was like, how the hell you know what color I chose for your room? What are you talking about? She said, I can see it. Tay said, what? She said, I can see it. I can see the room. I can see the color of the room. She like, everything is blurry, but I can see the color of the room. Tessie like, are you serious? She like, yeah. She said, well, what color is the room then? Thank you, Tamika. And she told her, it's lavender purple. The fuck? Tay was shocked. She was like, anyway, what did you call and tell me? I'm just so happy I can see again. I'm so sorry. What you call to tell me, Tay? And Tay was like, I'll tell you when I get home. She hung up the phone. She stood there. She thought about what Grandma said. So she took out the letter and she started to read it. And the letter tells her that the mirror has been in a family for generations. Like generations after generations. Like long fucking time. This mirror has been in a family. And it's been passed down to the women in the family. No man has ever got their hands on this mirror. It's only supposed to be passed down to the women, apparently, from what this letter say. So she keeps reading and she finds out that her great, a whole lot of fucking greats long time ago, like long fucking time ago, like long fucking time ago, she had a rich grandmother that was barren. She wasn't able to have children. She had, several men. She could never get pregnant. She had all this money. She had this big castle, but no man would really be with her because word was out that she couldn't have no children. So no man could get an heir from her. You know what I'm saying? She always wanted kids too, but they told her she couldn't have children. So she was real upset about that. And she lived alone in this big ass house. So she would be depressed about this shit and she would walk through the woods. You know what I'm saying? To like take her mind off things. So one day she was walking through the woods and she came across an old woman that was sitting in the woods. And the old woman noticed that she had been crying and she asked her what was wrong. Now the barren woman told the lady what was going on and how she don't have no family and she just want a family of her own. And the barren lady told her, she said, "What if I can give you a baby?" And the barren lady said, "What?" She said, "What if I can give you a child?" And the barren lady couldn't believe her. She said, "Don't play with me." But the old lady, like she shapeshift, and she started. She looked just like the barren woman, only pregnant. She turned to the side so the barren woman can see her. See, you're pregnant. See, and the barren woman was just like in awe, like that's me. That's me with a baby. Like she saw it. And the lady like shaped chef back into an older woman. And she said, "I can give you a baby, but I'm gonna need something in return." And of course the barren woman was like, "Anything. What you want? Anything in return, what you want?" And she said, "I want your eyes." "What the fuck?" She said, "Yeah, I want your eyes. And I'm serious. I want your eyes. I want to take your eyes from you, bitch. I will give you a baby, but I want the eyes from you." She said, "I'm going to give you 3 days to think about this shit. And then you come back and you meet me here in these woods and you let me know what you want to do." So the barren woman, walked away. Okay, she walked away. She goes home and she thinks about this shit for a while. And then she goes to, her this little witch doctor in a town that, right next to her house. So she goes to this witch doctor and she tells this witch doctor what's going on. She let him know she can't have no children. No man has been able to have a child by her. And she met a witch in the woods. That's what she called her, a witch. She said, "I met a witch in the woods that promised me she can give me a baby." She said, "But she want my eyes in return. I need you to give me something that can trap a witch." So the witch doctor told her, "Come back and see me in 2 days. I have something for you." So the barren lady waited and she went back in 2 days. And when she got there, he had this mirror, this big ass mirror that he had made. He carved all type of strange symbols in the wood around the mirror. And he showed it to the barren woman. He said, "This is what you're gonna need." And she said, "This mirror?" He said, "Yeah. You gotta trick the witch to get into the mirror." Okay. So how am I supposed to do that? So he tells her, "I don't know how the fuck you gonna trick her in there. It's your job to trick her in there. If you wanna trick the bitch, you wanna keep her, trap her, that's how you gonna have to do it." So the barren woman said, "Okay," and she had hired some men to come get this big ass mirror, take it back to her house and put it in her room. She goes to a church, she takes her cloth, the little scarf she has on, and she dumps it in the holy water, and she brings it out. She takes it to the mirror, she puts it around the mirror, and she waits another day before she got to go out there and meet this lady. She go out there and she meet the witch, and she tells the witch, "I don't want to do this in the woods. You take my eyes out, I'm not gonna be able to find my way back home, and I'll be pregnant. That'd be dangerous. So I think we should do it at my house." So the old lady looked at her and she said, "Okay," and they went to her house. And then when they got in her house, the lady said, "I don't want to do it in the center of my castle, because if you take my eyes, I'm not gonna be able to find my way around. It's a lot of stairs in here, and I'll be pregnant." So the old lady said, "Okay, where you want to do it?" She said, "Upstairs in my bedroom." So they go to her bedroom. When she gets there, they get in the bedroom. She closed the door. When she turns around, the old lady got a knife in her hand. She says, "It's time for you to give me those eyes." And the barren lady said, "Wait, wait, wait. How am I going to know you got me pregnant if you take my eyes? I need to see you do this first. You need to do this first." So the witch said, "Okay." She said, "But after I do this, you going to give them eyes." The barren lady said, "Okay." So she made this bitch flip upside down and put her body against the wall, however they did this shit. She did pulled all this little shit, whatever witches do, and basically told her after 30 minutes of doing this chanting and drawing this shit on her belly and all this shit, she tell her, "Boom, bam, pow, bitch, you'll be pregnant by any man you fuck at this point." So the barren lady said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, you'll be pregnant. Next time to come up off them eyes." And the barren lady said, "Wait, wait, 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 wait. Before you do that, can I just see myself pregnant one more time? Like, cause I'm not gonna have no eyes. I'm not gonna see this. I'm just gonna feel it. Can you just show me myself pregnant one more time, like you did in the woods?" And the old lady, she did it. She morphed into her. She stood there, pregnant, just looking at, the barren lady. And the barren lady was turning to the side and stuff. She was like, "I can't see myself pregnant in you. Can you do that same trick in a mirror? And the old lady said, what? Why a mirror? She said, because in the mirror, then when I turn, you'll turn, and I can see the pregnancy on my stomach. I can see it. But I do want to see it, because you about to take my eyes. I'm not going to be able to see this part of me like I want to be able to see it. So, the old lady said, okay, but this is the last thing I'm doing, and then you want to give me them eyes. And the bear lady said, okay. So she did it. She morphed into the goddamn mirror, and there stood the reflection of herself pregnant. The barren woman was just looking at herself. She turned to the side. The reflection mimicked everything she did. She rubbed the belly, cuffed it up under the belly to see how it looked. The reflection did everything that she did. The barren lady walked up on the mirror just crying. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so beautiful pregnant. Oh my God. And she pulls that goddamn that scarf down over the mirror. When she pulls it down over the mirror, the lady, the old lady or the witch or whatever the fuck she calls it, inside the mirror let out a scream so loud that it made the barren lady ears bleed. Sure as shit, she took that mirror. She had them take the mirror downstairs and put it like in her basement. And sure as shit, 2 months later, the dude she came across, first fucking dude she came across, she fucking got pregnant. And they bloodline became their bloodline. Now, in this letter, the grandmama told her, if that if the woman ever gets out of the mirror, their entire bloodline is done. She gonna take the whole fucking bloodline. So it's her job to protect the family from this witch inside, this demon inside the mirror. She said, but don't be fooled. She can give you whatever you want, but don't fall for it because she gonna want something in return. Grandma said, if you reading this letter, that means she took everything I had in me to get Tamika's sight back. Tay sat there, she looked at the letter. She goes in the house and she gets the mirror. She tell them, bring that shit down here. They put it in her car. She take that shit home. She get home. She thinking how she gonna get this shit in the house without Tamika seeing it, because Tamika probably gonna flip the fuck out. So she leaves it in the car. But when she comes in the house, Tamika like crying. She still crying and she get able to see. But she could tell something ain't right with Tay Tay ass. She like, what's wrong? Tay Tay like, nothing. She like, nah, something's wrong. I can feel it. What's wrong? Tay Tay like, grandma died today. Oh man, I knew it. I knew it. So Tay Tay sit down with Tamika and she tell her what happened. You know, she found grandma dead and she asked Tamika, she said, Tamika, let me ask you something. You remember that day you looked in the mirror at grandma's house? And Tamika instantly clammed up. Like she instantly got scared. You know, she started to shake and tremble. And Tay Tay was like, please, just calm down. I just want to ask you one question. Tamika was like, what? She was like, I just want to ask you, what did you see? No, no. Tamika said, no. No, she started flipping out, started panicking. No, 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 she started flipping out. Tay Tay was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, okay, okay. And, you know, she calmed her down and left it alone. She waited for Tamika to go to bed. She called a couple of her friends over, come help her get the damn mirror in the house. Her plan is to take the mirror in the house, put it in her room, and I guess figure out how the fuck grandma got the little bit of sight that Tamika do got back, so she could try to get all the sight back for Tamika. So she gets it in there, and it's like time she gets it in there real good. That next morning, Tamika woke up and she knew something was up. Like she woke up screaming Tay Tay name. Tay Tay! Tay Tay, come here! Tay Tay! Tay Tay, come here! Tay Tay gets up. Tay Tay come in there. She like, what? She like, what did you do? And Tay Tay like, what are you talking about? She like, what did you do? I didn't do nothing. What are you talking about? She said, I had a dream. I had a nightmare about you, Tay Tay. You gonna die. She's like, and she says, just like I saw in the mirror that day. Tay Tay said, what? And she just put her head down. She said, I didn't want to talk about it because it was scary. I don't want to see you like that. And Tay Tay said, just tell me. I'm not going to be scared. Tell me what you saw. She said, I saw you standing in front of grandmama mirror, but you look older. You wasn't a kid no more like we were. You looked older. And you was standing in front of grandma mirror that she told you not to look in. She said, and I just saw your body. It just started to like go away, like you just started to melt. She said, I saw you look like a skeleton, and then your eyes disappeared in your head, and you like, she just started like flipping out. She was like, you look, and you were bleeding, and blood was coming. She was freaking the fuck out. And it's like, it scared the shit out of Tay Tay because it's like, how the fuck did she know what I was planning on doing? Because Tay Tay plan was to get that mirror in there, talk to this motherfucking demon on the inside just to get her sister sight back. But just like Grandmama said, you don't get that shit back for free. You gonna have to pay. And according to Tamika's dream, you paying with everything. Like, this bitch gonna suck the life, literally. Suck every fucking thing out of you till you a fucking corpse. And you'll get what you want, but you ain't gonna live to enjoy whatever the fuck you asked for. So she was telling her, she saw her dead when she was like 5. When she looked at that goddamn mirror at 5, she saw Tay Tay of age like she is now, basically making deals with that goddamn mirror, dying. And she asked her, what did you do? What did you do? And Tay Tay kept saying she didn't do nothing. She like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. Tamika got up and she pushed past Tay Tay and she went in Tay Tay room. And even though everything was blurry, she couldn't really see it. She felt that shit. She felt the mirror was in now. Tay Tay grabbed this lamp that was over. Tamika grabbed this lamp that was on the side of Tay Tay's bed, and she hauled ass for that lamp, and she launched that shit. That lamp hit that goddamn mirror, and the shards went everywhere. Glass went everywhere. Tay Tay just started screaming, "What did you do? What did you do, Tamika? What did you do?" And Tamika, she backing up to get away for the goddamn shards. Her to instantly when the last piece of glass hit the floor, Tamika vision came back and cleared up good, like it had never left. She could see good perfectly. When she like blinked and cleared her eyes real good and focused, her and Tay Tay both seen an old haggard ass woman standing in the shards of the glass. She was just standing there and she was cackling. Wasn't no laugh. It was like a cackle at both of them. And Tamika ran and jumped behind Tay Tay, and Tay Tay was just like, what the fuck did you just do? And the woman vanished. Tamika said, what did you do, Tay Tay? Tay Tay said, no, what did you do? You didn't even know what was going on. I didn't even get a chance to tell you what Grandma said. Like, you just really fucked up, Tamika. Tamika was like, no, that's what caused me my problem. I can see now. Like, I can see good, bitch. I can see now. And it was all because of that goddamn mirror. I just got rid of the problem. Tay Tay said, you just called the biggest problem. You just really fucked up, Tamika. Tamika was like, no, I didn't. I did you a favor. So Tamika and Tay Tay decided to get the shards of glass, take it outside in the backyard, and bury the shards of glass in the backyard, hoping that Tay Tay was hoping that'll fix everything. She told Tamika what the letter said, and of course Tamika kind of got scared after hearing what the letter said. Like, oh fuck, what did I just do? You know what I'm saying? But she just, it's gonna be okay. We buried the shards of glass. Everything gonna be okay. Or so they thought. A month after that happened, their auntie was killed in a car accident. The one that raised them. A month after that happened, their auntie was killed. That raised them. And then 2 months after that, their great grand died. And then almost a year after that, they had a set of twin girls that drowned in the family. And it's just going and go. They are losing women in their family like fucking like candy. Like they just losing women in the family. Tay Tay is at fear. She is afraid that it's gonna come to her. Tamika is afraid it's gonna come after her. They both don't know what to do. They say ever since the mirror broke and they buried it, they still can feel something watching them in the fucking house. Like they can feel it watching them. They don't know why, but they can feel it watching them. And now they done got to a point where they scared to answer the phone. Because every time they answer the phone, it's another family member, whether it's a close relative or a distant relative. They're getting phone calls about women in their family like dropping like fucking flies from like the weirdest fucking shit. Like, okay, auntie accident, that was a car accident. Okay, that's cool. But the other like family members that are dying, this is the weirdest fucking death type shit you ever. The twin girls, they drowned in the tub. Okay, in the tub. The thing was, these twin girls was 10. Both of them was 10. And they drowned in a half a tub of water. Both of them. A half a tub of fucking water. At 10. Weird part about it is, their mom said their nails were broken, like down to the nail bed, as if they were fighting to stop this shit from happening. But nobody was in the room with them when that shit happened. Okay? Another relative drowned where there were no water. She drowned in her bed while she slept. She drowned. Her cause of death was drowning. She had fluid in her lungs, drowning, but there was no water around this woman. So now their family members, the girls are dropping like flies. They don't know what the fuck to do. She has tried having somebody come out there and like pray over the shards of glass and hope, but I don't think that's gonna help. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news. I didn't want to, scare them or tell them ain't no hope for this shit. I didn't want to say none of that. But bruh, when you hold a grudge, when you got beef from generations ago, I don't think you just gonna jump up out that motherfucker and be like, you know what, all is forgiven. Nah, you got like 100 year worth of hate on your motherfucking heart. Everybody gonna feel that shit. Everybody catching it. You crashing out on everybody in the motherfucking family because you got that hate. So I just told them, get in the Bible, stay with Christ, Sage. If you don't know nothing about Sage, don't fuck with it, because sometimes if you don't know what you're doing with Sage, you can fuck around and open the door to the wrong shit. So I told them if they know what they was doing, talk to somebody that do. But these girls scared. They scared to death. They don't know what the fuck is going on. All they know is their family members are dying. And it's only the women. It's not the men. It's the women. And they know their ass is destined. It's destined to happen to them too. Oh, and yeah, your girl, your girl Tay Tay pregnant. She pregnant. She don't know if she have it yet, but she pregnant. She's praying it's not a girl, but who the fuck knows? We don't know where this haggard bitch at or who in the family members she's fucking with now, but that bitch coming for revenge. And Tay Tay and Tamika is scared as fuck. I felt so sorry for them because I don't even know what to tell. I don't even know what advice to give them. I don't know what to say. Like, I've never dealt with a fucking 100-year curse because that's what it seemed like. But Tamika didn't know when she burst out that goddamn mirror what was gonna happen. She didn't know. She didn't get a chance to hear it before she flipped the fuck out and crashed out on the damn mirror. So now they walk around feeling like they being watched. Like nothing feels private. Like coming to your bedroom when you get out of work and closing your door should feel private. It don't feel private. When you go to the bathroom and close the door, it should feel private. It's like eyes are always on them. They don't fucking know what to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. I didn't even know what to tell them what to do. Like I just felt bad because they scared as shit. And to hear your family member dying like that, you instantly know where it came from. Like if it was a car accident, you'll chop that up to a car accident. Like yeah, could have been a car accident. But drowning in your bed at night while you sleep with no fucking water around you, that clearly sound like some evil shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound natural. So they are dying of unnatural deaths, which got these two girls scared to death. Now Tamika, I was feeling bad for her, but I feel a little better for her because she got a sight back now, so she could at least see this bitch coming and one two that hoe if she run up on her real fast. But ain't no telling how this woman gonna come. Ain't no telling how this goddamn demon gonna come back and what she's gonna do. But yeah, that bitch is coming. So I ain't know what to tell them, but hey, that's y'all story for the night. If you have any suggestions that I can get these ladies, put it in the comments up under this video. Cause I don't know what to tell them, y'all. I really don't fucking know what to tell them. Like I'm stumped. Like real shit, I'm stumped. I don't know what to tell them. Thank you, Kobe. Tay Tay was only Tamika. Tamika was the only cash out, so it'll be Tamika and Gina for the next story time, which will be on Saturday, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry I have been missing, but I was in YouTube jail for some copyright bullshit that I didn't do, and I was found innocent, so they let me out. I bonded out. I bonded out of YouTube jail today. That's why y'all getting story time tonight. So, yeah, I'll be here on Saturday if they don't lock my ass up again. I'll be here on Saturday. Yeah, it's still going on to this day, Donald. Like it ain't stopped. This shit is still going on. They are going to funerals like damn near every 3 to 4 months. They going to a funeral. So yeah, I think she should reach out to somebody that could help her. I just don't know what direction to tell this woman to go in. I don't know. I mean, they are Christians, so they believe in God and the Bible and all that. But at this point, they feeling like that ain't working. They feel like it only makes things worse, so they don't want to go that route no more. Tamika says she tried. You know, she prays at night. She said she used to pray out loud. You know, you get on your knees and pray out loud. She said she used to pray out loud, but when she would pray out loud, she would instantly start to choke, like she couldn't breathe. It'll take a while for her to catch her breath, get her breath back. It only starts when she started to pray out loud. So she started to pray to herself now. Now she pray in her own head, laying in her bed. She don't pray out loud no more because she feels like it attacks her or something attacks her when she tries. So even though they Christians and they believe in the Bible, they feel like the Bible is just making the situation worse. I don't know what to tell them. I told them pray. Keep if you gotta pray in your head, pray in your head. I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what direction to send them in. Normally when stuff like that happen, we have a couple people that have dabbled in stuff like that. They can help, but I don't know what to tell them. I have no idea. I have no idea. Call on, yeah, call on the answer. Call on somebody. Cause the ancestors really got this shit crunk. So I'm gonna need them to come back and tag themselves in and fight this bitch. Cause I don't know, y'all. I mean, if y'all got suggestions, put them up under this video so I can go ahead and let them ladies know they are fans. So they'll probably be watching the comments as well. So whatever suggestions y'all have, just put it up under this video in the comments so the ladies can see it and hopefully something to help them out, y'all. But that was you guys' story time for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I enjoyed giving to y'all. I love you guys. I will see you guys again on Saturday. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't stack the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. And yes, all this started with a mirror. Love y'all. So don't keep your eye on your mirror. Never put your mirrors face to face, like towards each other. Don't do that type of shit. Y'all open up some shit, okay? Love y'all. Bye.